Rainbow Brite was a wildly popular cartoon and toy line in the early 80s. The show only ran for 13 episodes, but the toys were everywhere and she had a pretty badass movie. Rainbow Brite was a magical little girl who worked with her fellow color kids to spread color and cheer throughout the world while trying to keep villains Murky and Lurky away. Murky and Lurky wanted to drain the world of all color, which we obviously can't have. Although the cartoon and the toys were before my time, that didn't stop me from being totally obsessed with this when I was a kid. I'd ride around with my mom to different antique stores and garage sales, finding a lot of the toys that you see here. But all that being said, Rainbow Brite never got her own video game. I mean, if she had one, it would probably be awful, like the Strawberry Shortcake game for ColecoVision, but still. And Gem and the Holograms didn't get a game either, which is totally bullshit because there could have been an awesome platformer where you play as Gem and you have to defeat the Misfits. But that's a topic for another day. Anyway, when I heard that Coleco was kickstarting a Rainbow Brite mini arcade, I had to back it. And I know it's not the original Coleco, and I know people are weird about Kickstarters, but I mean, it's a Rainbow Brite video game. How can I not back it? They also made a Robotech one, but I only bought the Rainbow Brite one, so that's the one we're gonna talk about today. The side art is different on both sides, and it even has this really nice picture of Rainbow Land on the top, which I thought was a really nice touch. The casing is white, which I think looks fine, but I personally think they should have gone with like that classic Rainbow Brite yellow, but this looks good too. The border around the screen and the little marquee are my favorite visual features of this console. I love that the border features all of the different sprites along with Rainbow Brite herself and Lurky. The art on the control panel is rather minimal, but it keeps with the Rainbow Brite theme as it features colors and stars. I kind of wish it had more of the classic Rainbow Brite art look, but I mean, this is a minimal complaint. So at first glance, it's a lot of wandering around, and you're dodging what appears to be a bad robot and a lot of frogs. I really want to get to the part where you can use star sprinkles, because at first, you don't have any weapons. I feel like a more classic style arcade game would be better for these types of consoles. This Rainbow Brite game feels like it would be much better suited for the NES or something, because I can tell it's gonna take a while to play, and it really does feel like an NES homebrew. That being said though, the arcade stick and controls feel pretty good. It's kind of the best control you could ask for when it comes to these Coleco mini arcades. I personally just can't imagine myself sitting here for long periods of time. I know other people have received their minis with scratches on the screen or weird dead pixels, but luckily mine's perfect. It doesn't feel cheap at all to me. I think the Robotech and Rainbow Brite arcades look awesome, and I think they're great for displaying in a game room, or if you're like me, your living room. If you're a fan of the original Coleco tabletops or those My Arcade minis that you see at Target or wherever, you'll probably like these things. So all in all, I think this is a cute product, and it makes me happy that other people besides myself felt that Rainbow Brite should have her own game too. Are there any 80s franchises that you guys wish had their own game? I know I could think of a few, but I'm curious to hear what you guys think. Let me know in the comments, and thanks for watching.